Yo, it's your boy Trench News, and I'm back with y'all with another one. Happy Tuesday, man. Appreciate all love, support. Thanks for everybody subscribe to my channel. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. Shout out my boy C Hood. Shout out Cindy the Don, the OG, man. This Trench News Network. If you following C Hood, go run this page up, man. Go and subscribe to his channel. But enough of that. Today's story time is the OG Freddy Mo, man. Freddy Mo from Motown, man. From the 54th, 53rd, 52nd area, hosted to the wall area, man. Was in Danville. I was down there with him too. You know what I'm talking about? We all from Chicago was down there. And Bino. You know what I'm saying? They both Stones though. We was all in Fair Oaks projects, like I said. You know, everybody from, when Cabrini Green went down, the projects went down. They gave people Section 8 out there to Danville. So everybody mixed in. Out South projects, Cabrini Green down there, Rockwell. It's a lot of projects that's down there in Danville. So Freddie Mo and G Marshall them, they from Motown. They generals from Motown. They was down there hustling. Danville, a gold mine. So Freddie Mo was hustling. He was getting people ounces on consignment. Had lines everywhere, had people riding around serving people. He had it all, man. He had it all, man. He was a millionaire. Bino, that was like his lieutenant. You hear me? Like when you from the city, people, when you a general, people from, where they at, like Danville and all that, they honor that. Like they honor you like you a king if you got rank in the city. And that's like most places. So Freddie Mo, he been, I'm talking about devilish, like he like that, I'm talking about. I done seen a motherfucker owe him $300, bro. And it is the principle, bro. But for $300, you get ran over for shit like that, bro. Like, it's part of, don't fuck with my money. All right. Far as the money side, like he ain't really need that money that the reason why he in jail now. It's called greed, man. It's greed like a motherfucker. But I'm going to go on with the story. So on March 2007, Freddie Mo will drop off some work, will drop off multiple kilos to his girl. She was his girlfriend at the time. He dropped them off to her. Now, we don't know whether she got the showing of people in the crib. She had like 3-4 people over there in the crib. And, I don't know how they knew that the shit was in the crib. She had to show them. But she got to showing them and shit. So, one of the people who she showed, and she told how much it was, he took it. He took it. I'm going to explain about him at the end. So Freddie Mo come back a couple days later. Now he needing the bricks because he got to sell, But the whole time that the DEA was on him from 2003, 2004, 2005. So they was recording him, bro. They recorded this shit. You know what I'm talking about? They recorded everything that was happening, the DEA. So, he had came back. And old girl went to the room, like she come back to the spot where she put it at. And she like, it's gone. So when she told him it was gone, he got on the phone, allegedly. We're going to say allegedly now. Because he come back on the pill. He got sentenced to 3 life sentences. So he come back on the pill. So we're going to say allegedly. So he had called, allegedly, what the prosecutor saying in the DEA. He called Bino on the phone. Both of their phones supposedly tapped because the DEA was following them. And he called him and told him to get over there. So when Bino got over there, they went in the crib, and old girl was explaining to them how a person is something missing. Like, she done been with him and made $1 million. So she feeling like she ain't gonna steal, like they believe her. So he told the girl, which is Freddie Mo girl, who he was messing with. I don't know if that was his real girl, but that was his girl according to them. He had told her to take him to the people. So she took him to the house where the people was. Everybody was denying it. They steady asking him like, man, where my drugs at? I just want my drugs. I don't want no smoke. You know how a person say, I just want the drugs back, bro. But then they probably still gonna touch you, but you ain't gonna get it as bad as you was gonna get it for not getting it up. So, you know, they up in there. He asking them, old girl accusing them like, man, y'all was the only one in my apartment. Y'all got it. One of the dudes out the 3 people in the apartment, it was 4 people in the apartment. One of them was hiding. 3 of them got killed. One of them was hiding. He made it out. I'm going to explain about him later. One of the dudes went for it, bro, and jumped through the glass window, bro. According to the DEA, federal investigators, Freddy Mo chased him down. When he jumped out the window, he chased him down. Shot him down, stood over him, boom, 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 boom. Left his body on the middle of the street, according to the affidavit. Bino upstairs with the other 2 people. They saying that he just killed them. Once dude jumped out the window and Freddy Mo gave chase, he just executed them in the crib. No more questions or none of that. He executed the girl and the other 2 people who was in the crib. Now they on the run. Now they running. You know. They end up catching Freddy Mo in Chicago. Where he from? I don't know why people run back to where they from. Like, to the hood, like they ain't gonna come get your ass. And then the other dude, he got caught in, I guess, Danville or Harvey or something. They was investigating all type of investigations with them. You know, because they were selling kilos, they were selling bricks everywhere. Champaign, Decatur, Springfield, all the small towns, Southern Illinois, they had hands in Freddy Mo. They would go to trial. They would go to trial for the case, go to trial. And at trial, Freddy Mo would get sentenced first. Freddy Mo, first of all, he would cop out for 25 years from the DEA watching them the whole time. He would cop out to 25 years, thinking that if he cop out, that the murders will go away, you know. So he cop out to the years, to the drugs. He got time for that. The murders end up coming up. The court dates in for the murders end up coming up to trial now. The judge gave him 5 life sentences. 5 life sentences. They gave Bino 3 life sentences. Bino got on the stand and told them people, he said, I don't know what y'all talking about. I wasn't there. Y'all got the wrong people. You know, like a person who, you know, fighting for his life would do. Man, it wasn't even worth it, bro. I could tell you that. That man, Freddy Mo, was a millionaire, bro. Like, that little shit that he got, bro, he a general, bro. He could have got that shit back, bro, tenfold. But I know what y'all gonna say, that it's the principle. But if you seen what I seen, bro, he ain't need that shit, bro. He had every car that he wanted, all the cash, all the respect, everything. And he just lost it for 3 kilos, you know, for 3 kilos. Girl got slimed out, who made all the money for him, because she was a white girl, so she was hustling her ass off. All the customers probably was her friends or people who she know, her mama and them know, or whoever, whatever. You know, it's just a sad story, man. Freddy Mo was a real nigga too, bro. He's a real dude. Fed a lot of people in Danville, bro. Fed a lot of people, man. But yeah, man, that was wild. And it's a real story, bro. Like, I was in Danville during a time when they got killed. I had got out of jail from boot camp, you know, and I was going to Danville, back and forth to Danville to try to stay out of trouble. And, man, that shit was crazy, bro. Law enforcement were there everywhere. Like, no regular police was looking for them, bro. Like, they had FBI on their fucking van, like, it ain't no secret looking for them for that triple homicide. But, yeah, he in Florida right now serving 3 life sentences. 5 life sentences in Florida. He in Florida serving 5 life sentences plus the 25 years. After the 25 years, he got another 5 life sentences. Bino, after the 25 years for the drugs, he got, for the drugs indictments that they already had, he got 3 life sentences after that. He in Menard Correctional Facility. Jerome Harris. Y'all can look him up, man. Y'all can look up this story. His name Freddy Mo, or you could just put Freddy Mo. Freddy Mo, and it's gonna say Danville, Chicago, man. Executed 3. You know, that's what it's gonna say. Y'all can look it up yourself, man. It's an interesting story, man. If you could find the whole document, like, it's crazy, bro. Cause everybody who was in that crib, we used to be in Fair Oaks. So it's crazy. You seeing them one day all together making money and balling, and then next thing you know, they slammed out. Then the dude who hid in the closet, he ended up coming up, bro. He the one who took the shit, bro. He took the shit, came up. He's still riding around. I think he got killed, though, later on down the line. I think he got killed in like 15, I think. Like 15, he got hit up. Or he might still be alive. I don't know. I think he got hit up, but he's still alive. But yeah, his ass was in the closet, bro. In the closet, probably. In the closet with the shit, and he ended up getting away. They end up executing everybody. Instead of searching it, they ain't even searching it. They just talking to people. Where it's at? Where it's at? Where it's at? You hear me? I would have been tearing that motherfucker crib up for that shit. And then they put a bumped into dude in the closet. This trench news, man. Tell your kids they mind is they 9, man. Niggas be up on the streets, man, and still crash, bro. Like, up in the streets and still crash. I seen a man ride all the 8 doors, the finest Benzes, the finest Range Rovers, the finest Chevys on 6s and 8s, the finest everything, bro. I seen him wear, man. And then I seen them boys like Bino. I was in the Vermilion County Jail with him. The man had $300 on everybody books, bro. Like 300 on everybody half of the deck books, bro. Eating good. Like, you don't want to get immune to that shit, man. But now they got to get immune to it. And, may I mind you, in Illinois prison, because Bino got to serve his time in, Bino got to serve his time in IDOC. So what that's meaning by him being in Menard, he has to stay in Menard, bro, until he get under 40 years. Then he can go to a joint like Mount Sterling, a medium max. But he can't come from behind the wall till he got 40 years. He got 3 life sentences, so he finna die in Menard. Or they gonna switch him from Menard to Pontiac to fucking all the max joints. You hear me? That's what they gonna send him to. And Freddy Mo, he gonna be in the feds. He lucked up and he in the feds for the rest of his life. But it's better shit. You see people on the internet with computers and all type of shit. But that ain't the lifestyle to embrace, because you see somebody on the internet, you can get all that shit in the real, young boys and young girls. Tell yourself your mind is your 9, man. You can outthink anybody who got a 9. He can have a 9, and you can talk him out of it. You hear me? Like, for real. I'm going live later, man. This the Freddy Mo story, Bino story, Trench News, Glock 23 with it. I'm out.